Well, now we're talking to Jens Christian Lindof of RTX. Is something significant often being ignored in the whole hype of automating, measuring and controlling everything around us through the internet, would you say?
Yes, I would say so, because everything is so focused on the apps and the cloud and all these things that are absolutely essential and important. But it's like the hardware itself, the monitoring devices and so on, it's kind of forgotten, because the semiconductor suppliers, they actually deliver pretty good development kits that fulfill this task. So many, especially startups, they just bring in a development kit and then they do all their cool stuff, which is normally awesome. But especially when it comes to then more professional solutions, then it turns out that these devices are actually not reliably enough. So actually someone needs to look at the hardware side of things and make sure that both the embedded software and the hardware itself is reliable enough to actually fulfill the demands. And this is where a company like RTX can come in and help out both startups and of course also more professional companies within the industrial and professional space.
And I'm presuming there's plenty of opportunities for you to be getting involved with the amount of development that is going on at the moment.
There is, but I still think that the market has really to mature here, because what we are fighting from a commercial side against is that, yeah, you can get these development kits, if not for free, then $100 or something that gives you a lot.
Yes.
And if we have to become involved, then we have to count engineering hours, and obviously that sums up to quite a bit. But in the end, at least for the professional markets, there will have to be quite a bit of development done by companies like us. So we are looking forward to this market actually maturing, because we're discussing a lot, but materialization of huge IoT projects we haven't really seen yet. Not like what we do in, for instance, in the professional audio market, where we do a lot of professional designs, and it's going to be the same for the industrial space for sure, because in the industry, whether it's water treatment or it's actually just building something, then you need these solutions to be very robust and very reliable. So
absolutely. Do you think that perhaps the low cost and easy availability of these development kits is perhaps bringing some people into developing solutions who are not necessarily the best resource to do so?
Yes, I do, but I think it also opens up a vast amount of possibilities, because these people that are not normally operating with wireless technology like we are, they come in with completely new ideas. So what I think is that there's nothing wrong with all this stuff that's going on. We just have to merge the things to get the right quality of the products in the end.
It's a world of opportunity, really.
Yes, it is.
And how do brand holders ensure that their good reputation is not damaged by poor quality products while still keeping a reasonable cost for reasonably priced wireless products?
Yeah, I'm sure that is one of the other big challenges in this market, that a lot of the products out there, the wearables that are just utilizing a Bluetooth low energy device and a few sensors, at least for the wireless part, it's so simple that it typically works. But for a little bit more advanced products, or products where you really need to make sure that, for instance, the range is actually always the same, there you do need some testing. But again, if the device is a fairly cheap device, at best maybe $5 or something like that, then if you have to go and buy test equipment for several $100,000 to test it, then the price actually goes up way too much. So it's about finding a balance there between doing some test, at least for the semi-professional and professional market, and the test solution itself. And again, I think here that RTX offers a very good portfolio of solutions, both test equipment that we offer for less than 10,000 euros, but also actually developing and ensuring that a fast test can be done. Because, I mean, time is money, so it needs to be fast, both for potential calibration that is needed, but also obviously the test itself. RTX offers these test solutions, including test sequences and the whole software handling of databases and so on a license-free basis together with our hardware. Then we can meet the low-cost requirements at the same time as we meet the high-quality demands for the semi-professional and professional market.
And can any companies create these solutions for themselves efficiently?
No, definitely not. I mean, yeah, the IoT space itself is extremely fragmented, but and we see even the big companies are now looking for partners. So I say, yeah, maybe some of the real big ones eventually can do it by themselves, but right now everybody are looking for partners. And I mean, also RTX, we're looking for partners. We work with semiconductor partners like Qualcomm, Dialog Semiconductor, and software partners, Microsoft, Google, of course, and IBM, Bluemix platform, and Exosite cloud partners. Yeah, because it is essential to make things work efficiently that you just take the best from everybody and put it together to make everything work. So we prepare our software and hardware to actually do that.
I'm guessing that most of these companies recognize that it's best for people to specialize in one thing and not another, and they shouldn't be trying to necessarily develop solutions outside of their own expertise.
No, I fully agree, and this is what we see even with the big guys.
Well, I think you have a very busy future ahead of you at RTX, continuing to play in the IoT space. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you very much.